Hey, this is Willis's World, and sorry about the late upload today. I guess the reason I've been feeling like crap the last few days is that I've had Omicron. So, yeah, expect later uploads, and Sunday streams are probably going to be a bit later. I need more sleep, but yeah, okay. That Musa Succession. I took a minute yesterday to go and find rotations for it, and I spent quite a bit of time looking for it. Now, the rotation I have is in just primary kit, not yet succession, but it is made for succession, if you can understand that. Basically, I have access to both, so that I can show off both, but the rotation I found is Rising Storm into its flow of Rising Storm Blaze into Pouncing Dragon, which is a skill enhancement, which takes Dragon Bite and Rising Storm. Dragon Bite is next, and Dragon Bite is followed by Absolute Cyclone Slash, and that's followed with a single click of Divider, because with it being meant to be successioned, the Prime Divider actually gets a cooldown and a heal per hit rather than a heal chunk of resource per hit. It's I feel like the Prime variant of it is better because it goes from those two hits are the combo and you spam that to this, and all three of those hits when it's off of that 4-second cooldown do 50 HP per hit. So not a bad heal, as well as DP decrease, which the others don't have. So that's even better. And on top of that, also comes with floating. Oh, but yeah, that's why that's there, and blooming's in there. But the thing about it, Rising Storm Blaze is a 25-second cooldown. The Absolute Cyclone Slash is a 9-second cooldown, and Absolute Blooming is a 15-second cooldown. This rotation takes 7 seconds. So those shouldn't be fitting, right? That's where you would be wrong. The Prime Serene Mind that he has for his succession makes it so whenever his Prime Divider, which he'll have, Prime Dragon Bite, which he'll have, Prime Blind Slash, not there, Prime Backstab, back, Backstep Slash, not there, Retaliation, not there, Carver, not there, Fire Angel, not there, Cyclone Slash, not there, Musa Spirit, not there, Musa Spirit, not there, yada 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 yada. Rising Storm is there. Dragon Bite is there. But basically, if you look at that, the Prime Cyclone Slash, Prime Dragon's Bite, Prime Divider. Cyclone Slash, Dragon Bite, Divider. And as for what those three effects will trigger when they hit an enemy, is the following skills can be used during cooldown if the Serene Mind buff was put into effect. Rising Storm Blaze, Prime Gale, Prime Cyclone Slash, and Prime Blooming. So, the only one of those effects that I'm not using is Prime Gale. The Rising Storm Blaze is left click after activating this in Quick Slot. The Cyclone Slash is that ability right there. And the Blooming is that ability right there. So I can't actually show you the full rotation without going into the succession fully, and I don't want to do that because if I do that, I won't actually be able to show you guys the awakening because I don't have a Armstrong skill guide or any effect active right now to make it so I can swap back. So I can show you the gist of the rotation and then show you what it would actually look like, but I can't actually show you that without blocking my ability to show the awakening of a character guide. I know some of you are probably curious as to why I don't go fully succession. That's why. But oh wait, shit, I already messed up. I forgot to do the left click. Well, when you activate that, you go into the left click immediately after. Oh, my tired ass body is gonna struggle with flows. There we go. That's the red tornadoes are what's on a 25-second cooldown. Then you follow into that, and I did wrong order again. You're supposed to go from that into what I had done. Okay, I'm gonna restart that. Fuck. So that is what the flow looks like before your succession, and yes, there's going to be a few things on cooldown before you even get to that point on the next flow, but on fully succession, it is renewable. If you need resource gen, all it takes is resource gen on your Rising Storm, and you should be set. It's not really that expensive of a rotation. And if you really wanted to, just put resource recovery on Bloom. That'll get you more than enough with the fact that Bloom will end each combo and has 13 hits to 10 targets as well as bleeds on hits. When the effect itself has bleeds on hits, if you go and put resource gen and bleed into it, it will actually increase that bleed damage per hit, and it will also be recovering resource on bleed ticks. Okay. I'm just doing my upload for the day, and I probably will. That was just me being told to rest more. I probably will after this, but yeah. That's the rotation. It's pretty straightforward, and when you're actually successioned, it is renewable. It does a lot of damage, but what those skills will be looking like in their prime variants, since I can't show you that in actual combat, I'll go ahead and show you that on the skill list. That's what this will look like. It looks the same. The Pouncing Dragon doesn't change. It's a skill enhancement. However, Dragon's Bite will be changing colors at least, and a little bit faster activation. The Cyclone Slash in its prime variant has a bigger slash to it with the tornado. The divider will go from that to that and gain HP per hit on each use of it. And the blooming will be going from that to that. But it will also be having that initial hit added due to the flow into it. So you'll be getting, in that instant activation that it down here has, you'll be getting 15 hits to 10 targets with 20 bleed a hit for 27 seconds on hits, as well as stun. And sorry guys, I'm out of it. But yeah, that's Musa Succession. If you understood any of that, great. If not, I can fully understand why. Willis's World out.